Hey, good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday morning here on the Space Coast of Florida, and it's a little breezy out today. The humidity is up. There are clouds rolling in. There is a tropical disturbance of some sort off of our coast here, and it is pushing in with high surf and winds and probably going to bring some rain and storms later today. But right now, it's pleasant. It's pleasant. I can endure the humidity because I am like right in the path of the wind coming off of the Indian River Lagoon, so it's like air conditioning. And I'm out here in this sacred space that my wife and I have created and are still in the process of creating to be alone with God and to enjoy a little reprieve from the clamor of the world. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at four rather large live oak trees off to my left. There is a palm tree about 20 feet tall in front of me. There is a banana tree behind me, and I do have some pups. It does have some pups. If you are wanting some banana pups, you can come dig them up. Banana trees, if you plant one, then other ones start popping up around it, and I've got room for one. I just don't want a whole banana grove out here. So this is my spot, and this morning I was engaged in an ancient practice called Lectio Divina, Lectio Divina, Divina, Lectio Divina. It is sacred reading. And what it is, you take a scripture passage, you get alone in a spot, you get in a quiet spot, you read the passage, then you sit and you just meditate on it, ruminate on it, and then you reread it and wait and wait and wait, and then you reread it again and wait and wait and wait, and it forces you to focus on that text. Anytime you feel your mind drifting and start thinking about other things, read the text again. And then after you've read it once or twice, what in that text seems to jump out at you? What seems to be in bold print? What seems to be underlined? What seems to be highlighted? What particular phrase is it? And just start thinking about that, and start thinking about the text, and picture yourself in the text, and using your holy divine imagination in this time of reflection. It's an ancient practice, been going on for a very long time, and this is one of the things that the modern church has gotten away from. And I hate to say it, modern church has become very, very casual, very casual. It seems to take the sacredness out of some of these ancient practices by saying you don't have to do that stuff. You don't have to do it. And I'm not saying anybody has to do these things. What I am saying is, would you like to have a closer relationship with God? Would you like to feel the presence of God deeper and stronger in your life? If so, then you need to commit yourself to the things that attract the presence of God. And that is prayer, that is fasting, that is meditation, contemplation, being of service in your community. Do those things that attract the presence of God, because I know I need it. It's very easy for me to step off into my flesh, and I'm sure it is for you as well. So that's the joy of being human. And my text today in my Lectio Divina comes from Psalm 95, verses 6 and 7. Now, if you're familiar with the Book of Common Prayer of the Anglican Church, it's used widely across the world in Anglican churches, Episcopal churches, anyone that's part of the Anglican community, any church that's part of the Anglican community, they use the Book of Common Prayer. There's the 1979, which is so much easier to navigate, and then there's the 1928, which requires a master's degree. But anyway, Psalm 95, verses 6 and 7. Oh, come, Let us worship and bow down and kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture and the sheep of his hand. Now, as I was contemplating on this scripture today, I noticed that it wasn't a call to let's go find God or let's go up to where God is. And if you read the text, it, in my opinion, implies that God's already here. God is here right where I am this morning. God is right here with this palm tree, these live oak trees, the ocean, the breeze, the clouds, the banana tree. God is right here, right now. So now is the time. Come. Let us worship. Let us bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are his people. We are the sheep. We are the people of his pasture and the sheep of his hand. So, to me, it was like God is already here. And if God is already here, then why wait around? Now is the time to go ahead and to worship him. Now is the time to bow down before him. Now is the time to kneel in reverence to him. Now is the time to exalt his name. Now is the time to allow his power and his presence to come into my life, to begin to speak to me and begin to challenge me to grow in those areas that really need some attention. So I encourage you today, wrap yourself in some of these ancient practices. Yeah, they take a little time. Yeah, they take a lot of investment, but it is so much worth it. And when you get around people of the like mindset that are determined that they are going to seek God, and they're going to wait upon God, that they are going to worship God and bow before God and kneel before God, it's refreshing to your soul. And I think that in this day and this hour that we live, it is imperative that we begin to not just give prayer and meditation and contemplation and spiritual practices lip service, but that we actually invest in them and let them be a foundation stone in our experience with God. So that's what I'd like to share with you this morning. Also, as is my practice when I come out here, I usually come with a cup of coffee. Papa. That's me. That's what my grandkids call me. The man, the myth, the legend, the coffee consumer. And today's coffee, I was at Publix yesterday. Yeah, because I felt independently wealthy. And I felt like, yeah, I could sell a kidney to shop here. And they had community coffee on sale. Now, I don't know if many of you know this, but community coffee is like the official coffee of Louisiana. If you're going to lose your Cajun card really quick, tell somebody you're going to start drinking Folgers or Maxwell House. I was introduced to community coffee over 40 years ago, and when I saw it at Publix in whole bean, because I'm a coffee grinder, I said, I got to get me some of that. So it was one of those BOGOs, buy one, get one. So I am enjoying a cup of freshly ground community coffee dark roast, the official drink of Acadiana, the one that puts the whoo in the whoo boy, because that stuff will make you run all day, yeah. So God bless you. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Happy Sunday.